Um. Yeah. Okay. So I guess without further ado, we are good to get started. Last time on Guardians of Haven, our heroes um, came back from their excursion to Magnalore alongside Daedalus reappearing in the street in front of a very pissed off Zothrok, who got Karened out of the way by both Flynn and Daedalus teaming up together, which was not something I ever expected happening. Um, they basically said, "Nah, bro, get out of our way," and they got out of their way. It was cool. After that, the heroes went to Preserver Hall, where they met with Tamira Vaughn, the Prime Consul of Starhaven, to inform her of the destruction of Magnalore and the coming Collapsar crisis. Um, she didn't seem to have much in the way of ideas or inspiration from that particular chance meeting. Og has the FBI on the line. Go ahead and tell us what you've done, Alex. Nah, I'm good. I was technically arrested once, but that's a story for another time.
Gen Con story?
No, it was a dumb kid story.
No, I'm talking about a story you tell at Gen Con to them because you're going
Oh,
to see them.
yeah, I guess I will be seeing them, and then the FBI won't be on the line. Maybe. Ask me about it at dinner on Thursday. Um, Speaking of which, our heroes went and had a wonderful drink with Daedalus at a little dive bar in the Draft Snarl called Deb's, where they met a beautiful little Drick woman in a sparkly red sequin dress who seemed to have some kind of connection with Daedalus, we'll say. The team cut loose. They had a couple of good drinks. And so Ursa looked across the bar and saw Mr. Valerius Cornu looking at her. And Alara was like, okay, I'll make an illusion and we'll leave. Cool. So Alara and Ursa took off, and then they immediately came back to the bar because they wanted to ask questions to the bouncer out front, where they had a chance encounter with Valerius, who basically was like, "Well, if you're not interested in me, just tell me and I'll go away." And then Ursa didn't say that, but she did go away. Aelin and Daedalus had a wonderful time playing music, while Chimera was an excellent metronome. And Flynn had a nice night out with his new friend, Agent. What the hell is your name, Hatrack? Jones. Agent Jones.
Wow.
His name is Hatrack.
What's your name, Hedra?
Sorry. For the people who home who don't know, I've been awake for 35 hours, so we were having a great time tonight. But yeah, they went to a wonderful diner, and then they headed on back and had a nice evening. The following morning, Alara received a message courtesy of Watson telling her that the captain wanted to spend some one-on-one time with her. And then she had 45 minutes of painful awkwardness while Watson realized that he is not a good wingman and sent her sister to rescue her. The team got together. They sort of talked about the different options that they had, and decided that they needed to go and pick up Astaria from Dakataku Solo Takashi. On the way there, Aelin looked up and noticed that Daedalus was flying away from the direction of the warehouse they were heading to, and when they arrived there, they found the walls of the warehouse blown open. Dakataku was dead. All of his anime angels were exploded all over the place. And according to the footage you pulled up, Daedalus wrenched his neck until it was broken. And then the police showed up alongside Zothrok, who, oddly enough, Daedalus just promised to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
But we rejoin our heroes in the warehouse murder crime scene, surrounded on all sides by Aegis forces, Farsighter commandos, Zothrok, Praetor Ashe, and a big couple of large blue gunships with their laser cannons trained down where you guys are.
Oh.
Well, this seems a bit of overkill. Although I suppose overkill may be the point. Chimera, can you tell if that android can still record voice and video?
attempting to assess. Sort of give it a peep over with my. Let me double check what my super senses are. Closest thing I've got would be like our microscopic vision. Is the android still functioning? Can I tell?
You had a really good technology check. You had a 30 technology check when you were repairing it. So yeah,
I'm so glad you remember that.
you can tell that it is. It's not operable, but the machinery is in such a state that you could retrieve some of the mechanics and get them working again.
I believe. Okay, but I guess Aylin's question was: is it recording right now?
It is not actively recording.
The device is not actively recording, but I believe it can be made to do so.
Well, we'll want to save this for posterity.
Very good. How far? This is a busy map here. Which is the android on the map here? Or is it not one?
So this is the one that you guys were working with.
Okay.
Laying on top of Solo. This is Solo's body here.
Okay.
And then those other red C's are additional anime angels that have been smashed. That have not been examined yet.
How just with that technology check, how much time would it take to flick the recording functions on?
You'd probably need a couple of rounds to cross some wires and get things powered back up and ready to go again.
I will begin doing so.
Awesome. Praetor Ashay's voice will ring out over a megaphone, and she'll say, "Crew of the Marion, come out with your hands up."
Aelin will look over to Flynn. We think they got here awfully quickly for this just having happened, don't you?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
That's what we thought. Look over at Alara and Ursa. Is he always an overeager dance partner?
Zoth?
Yes.
Oh.
We told him no last night, and yet here he shows back up on our doorstep, metaphorically, the next morning.
Overeager only covers half of it, really, but yes. Are we fighting our way out, or are we sneaking our way out?
My thought is if we can find a quick exit, that would probably be the best solution.
I could perhaps create an illusion. Not sure it'll work on everyone.
Well, I'm wondering if you and your sister can, cause a distraction, an illusion, and then make an exit, like into the underground or something, so we can leave with a little cover, because there's a lot of them, and I really would hate to ruin this hat. I finally got it broken in the way I wanted.
I don't want you to lose your hat either, Captain.
Of course you don't.
You've got 6 seconds to comply.
I could crash their planes into the ground.
We do not have the luxury of air superiority, so that would be helpful.
I don't know how much of a distraction it would cause, but maybe it would give us enough time.
Just don't hurt the people inside. We don't want to actually be the criminals they think we are.
Well, I was literally thinking if we can just punch a hole through the floor where we're standing and just exit stage left.
Alara, Your Majesty, would you be able to tell if anyone's under some sort of compulsion before we get raided here in just a moment?
I can have a look, yes. Then I'll throw up something distracting.
Here's a hero point for Alara and Ursa.
Huh?
No.
I don't like the sounds of that.
You hear Zoth's voice come over the loudspeaker and say, "I understand my wards are among you. You are harboring fugitives from justice of Farside City, and it is my privilege to help acquire them and any other criminals. And Alara and Ursa, you feel your connection to your psionic abilities switch off.
Oh,
Oh shit.
crew, I have bad news. You might not be able to do that illusion or
Yes,
anything
flames
else.
are also a no-go.
Do I? Quick question for the GM: is there any visible entrance to the underground? A sewer, a grate, any kind of like? Well, let me rephrase that. I have a hero point. There's going to be a.
As a matter of fact, for a hero point, there could be an entrance into the sewers, if you so wish.
Because I have a hero point and I have grenades, and I think we can blow a hole into the sewers and get the hell out of Dodge.
Are you sure it isn't time for a colorful metaphor?
We think several colorful metaphors could be used.
Yeah.
Excellent. So Flynn, you come up with this daring plan. I would like everybody to roll for initiative.
Boy.
I have actually no other skills, so if we get
Yeah, I'm kind of boned. All my defenses are precognitive.
Oh, I didn't open my character sheet yet.
I forgot to click my token. My bad.
That's okay.
I got a 500 on my initiative.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Speedy.
That sounds
got a
fake. Chimera, what'd you roll? 11. Okay.
11. I put it in, I think. There it is.
I think Flynn forgot to click on his token, too.
No, I clicked on my token, it flashed for a second, and vanished.
That's weird. I wonder if that's what happens to Aunt Puppy on Tuesday nights. I don't know.
It was weird, because I saw it pop for a second on screen and then immediately vanished.
Oh, you guys are lucky.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm annoyed. I studied this whole map and I sat on it for a week. You guys are gonna bravely run away. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, we're gonna very bravely run away. Have you seen the number of minions you've got out there?
They're minions. You guys are heroes. You'll be fine.
We're not here.
Two of our members currently have no powers.
Yeah, Alex.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Not enough takedown for this.
I don't have no takedown for this. I'm gonna give you a
Yeah,
hero
where's
point back,
Centuria
don't
when
you?
you need her?
Yeah, someone get Alex's notepad and write, Starhaven is not Freedom League Dark.
That's not what it says on my notes right here.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's the problem.
Lighter tone.
You guys had plenty of lighter tone last episode.
Plenty is an exaggeration.
That's all there was.
Lighter tone, lighter tone, lighter tone, and dead solo Takashi.
We've got lighter tone at home.
Lighter tone at home. We're surrounded.
All right.
Wiki does bring up a good point.
Oh
Mhm.
no. Oh yeah, Flynn should have started with an extra hero point because Wiki gave you an extra hero point last session when we didn't have a session.
That's the ships.
I remember. The ships are gonna light their spotlights in there, and they're going to fire some tear gas canisters into the building. If you do not have life support, please give me a dodge save.
Hooray for evasion.
Why don't I have evasion?
I don't know.
Oh, because
You didn't have the points?
No, my character sheet's all messed up.
Oh no. Do we need to upload the correct sheet back in, Jonesy?
Yeah, because the one was lit at the crossover table, not this one.
Right. Damn it. I'm gonna make a note about that right here in my little notebook right next to this. Is Freedom League Dark again?
And you said dodge, right?
Yes, please. You guys looking for an 18?
35.
Okay.
So she dodged for all of us.
So some of my dodge comes from my precognitive reactions, which I believe I would not get now because my power's just shut off.
That is correct.
So subtract 6 from. Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
I mean, no, I gotta save these points. It's just tear gas and I don't have powers. I can't be spending them to avoid whatever this is, unless it knocks me unconscious.
So those of you who succeeded on the dodge save, I need a fortitude save versus a DC 14. Those of you who failed, I need a fortitude save versus a DC 18.
What was the succeed on the dodge?
18 was the success on the dodge.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I'm seeing a whole lot of barely double digits. 9s, 11s.
Rolled a natural 1, so you know.
What was the DC for failure again?
18.
At least it's still only a degree of failure.
Yeah, for Aelin, is natural 1 is only a 1 degree of failure, which is
Yeah.
Or sorry, dazed. It's dazed for the tear gas.
Okay.
Flynn, you would also be dazed if you don't want to spend a hero point. Ursa, you're fine. Alara, you're down by 9. You're actually stunned in the tear gas. If you don't want to spend a hero point.
Stunned includes immobile, right? Or am I thinking of something else?
Stunned is
just take no
immobile
actions.
and defenseless.
Cannot take actions, right? Okay.
Dude.
Oh, that's pretty bad right now. I need to take actions.
I can cover you, Calvin.
Okay, then I will save my points for avoiding things getting worse.
Yep.
Wiki, like 90% of that episode was hanging out in the bar and ducking on Zoth. It was a lighter tone.
Until the death at the end.
The cliffhanger
For about
doesn't
a third.
And it wasn't until
Yeah, no, Alara's probably caught by surprise.
So the tear gas flies in, starts overwhelming some of your senses, catching you off guard. Especially Alara, who's used to seeing what's going to happen before it happens, and then just the force isn't with you today. This other one is going to line up a shot at Chimera and take a big old shot at Chimera.
Wait, are we in the open?
Well, most of the walls have been destroyed by Daedalus.
Oh, thanks, Daedalus.
Thanks, Daedalus.
I need a DC 27 toughness save, Chimera.
Can't do that. Oh, incredibly moderate. That's screw it. Here, have a hero point. Let me roll that. A little better.
That's just a bruise. That's not so bad.
I can live with that, I guess.
Aelin, over to you.
So Aelin's gonna cough, try to clear the tear gas from herself, and she is going to summon Braun. Actually, we'll be down here. Where is our escape to the sewers or wherever we're going?
Not yet. I haven't made it yet.
It's true, you haven't made it yet. All right. So
I will say that the grate is like right here underneath this part of the warehouse.
okay. And since Jonesy's spending the hero point for it, are we getting it now, or are we waiting until his turn for it to be there?
I'm okay with Jones. If you want to spend it before combat starts, that's fine with me.
I would be more than happy to.
Great.
Hero point spent.
Then Braun is going to move over to Alara, unceremoniously toss her over her shoulder, move back to the grate and fling it open and jump down. And if she needs to go fatigued to do so, she will.
Only if Alara is resisting.
But she's stunned, so
she can't resist.
Yeah,
You're good.
Ha ha! Lawyer!
Alara is coughing her lungs up while another alien comes and fireman carries her away. Or potato sack.
This is
carries her away.
Potato sack, yes. It's unceremonious.
I'm a queen, damn it!
Don't tell anyone in Farsight about this.
And the other Aelin will basically, because that was her action, to summon her sister to get Alara to safety. Aelin will look at Chimera and say, well, we may not need the recording, but we do need that. We do need the android. We should take it with us.
Very well, mistress.
And I believe that'll be the end of my turn.
I don't think I murder children very often. Chad.
The fact that you feel obligated to defend that
Mhm.
tells us all we need to know.
How
Yeah.
often might be doing
What a
little bit of
specific
legwork.
thing to say.
I don't think it's 0, but I don't think it's a lot.
Oh my lord.
Alara, give me a fortitude save to try and shake off your stun.
Fortitude isn't down. Just need to roll better. 18.
Hey, you're free of your stun.
Sweet. At the end of my turn?
Yes, at the end of your turn.
Okay.
The field agents are going to hold position and sort of look to Praetor Ashe to say, what should we do?
Field agents have a higher dexterity than me?
Oh, shit, sorry. I didn't notice you rolled the same thing.
Sorry, I'm trying to nitpick. I'm just like, damn.
What is their dexterity? I think it's a 2.
They might very well have higher than me.
Flynn, what do you want to do?
I would like to make it over to the grate and get the hell out of Dodge.
Excellent. Yeah, you're free to get down the grate and get moving.
So I'm gonna get over by the grate and kind of yell, "Go, go, go!" and kind of draw my pistol and just kind of generally be defensive.
Awesome. Again, the Aegis field agents are going to just chill. Your daze drops off at the end of the round, Flynn, if you were dazed. I think you were dazed.
Thanks.
But yeah, the Aegis field agents, they'll yell out, like, surrender, stop where you are, but they won't press the attack. Ursa.
So if she reaches, like, mentally, she can't feel her powers at all.
Mm-mm. You actually
Alright,
feel a
Ursa.
very similar dead feeling inside to when you were frozen in the cryogenic pod.
All right, Ursa's gonna have a mental breakdown and jump down into the hole. Woo!
Woo! Alara, you do see Ursa come down the hole behind you, where Braun is carrying you away.
She's also hyperventilating, but it's fine.
The max armor, however, is going to act. They're gonna
Is it?
They're
Doesn't
gonna
need
swoop
to.
down into the room, and they're gonna raise their repulsors, look at you, and say, "Halt!" Chimera, up to you.
Picking up the android. Is that a standard?
I'll say you can do this part of your move action.
And then I will take the defend action as my standard action because Mistress Aelin has not exited in all her tripartite existence from this combat scene. So I will take the defend action as my standard action with the android in hand. And once Aelin has exited, I will jump down the hole as well.
Excellent. Oh, Zoth's turn.
Should I roll that now? Am I reading that right under the defend action? Should I roll my appropriate defense action now?
No,
It says
it's
until the start of your next turn. Okay.
every time somebody attacks you, you roll it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What is Aelin Braun and Ursa's non-amplified movement speed? Aelin Braun would still have modified movement speed, but
Aelin Braun's movement speed is 60 feet per round.
okay.
Well, Aelin's movement speed is 60 feet per round, so.
Yeah, Ursa's is 30 feet per round. It doesn't change with her telekinesis.
Okay.
So you have flight when you can yeet yourself.
Yeah, flying's different. I
Uh,
can go real fast.
Chimera and Flynn, since you guys are both sort of hovering around the hole and have taken defensive actions.
Flynn jumped down the hole, I think. It's literally just Aelin and Chimera that are above ground anymore. If I remember correctly.
I think Flynn said, "Come on," and took his pistol out and stood above the group. I think.
Yeah, he's doing a very Han Solo by the edge of the on ramp to the Millennium Falcon kind of maneuver.
Gotcha.
I will let you attempt to stop Zoth from going down the vent after the twins.
Okay. Just like a get in the way kind of thing, or
if you want to make a grab attempt.
Okay. Yes. In fact,
Can I aid?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's
I like
grab
using
a
it.
check.
and I have improved grab, so I'm not vulnerable while trying to lay hands on this, person. Too many windows open. That's a 27 on the grab attempt with whatever assistance from Flynn.
Oh yeah, Flynn, go ahead and give me your assistance.
What would you like me to roll for that?
Make an unarmed attack check. And if you have teamwork, you can add 5 to it.
Do have teamwork. Where is all my stuff's all wonky. Let's have to do this one. 20.
So with the +5, that's 25, which will give Chimera +5 to his effect. So, and Chimera, good for you. 27 actually hits him.
Hey, I guess that's good.
And he's got a DC 21 strength check he needs to make to avoid being grabbed.
Did you say +5 to the effect from Jonesy's assist?
Yeah, you guys are basically doing a team attack grab.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh no, it's meant to be.
Yes.
Come on. All right, fine.
He rolled an 8.
Yeah. Zoth rolled an 8 versus a 21, so that is a difference of 13, which is 3 degrees. He is immobile and defenseless in your grasp, Chimera.
Indeed. Good thing I'm not a vengeful creature.
But I am.
Yes.
Yes.
I was hoping you'd pick up on myself.
And since he rolled so poorly, I'll say that that robs him of his standard action. So he looks at you as you have furled and wrinkled his pristine white uniform. His bright red eyes looking at you with just pure venom and fury. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, 2 or more degrees of grab is defenseless, immobile, and impaired. Yeah, buddy, you're going nowhere. You're going nowhere. It's like Chimera has channeled his inner Randy Savage from the first Spider-Man movie. Bone Soul.
yeah.
That's right. Sorry.
Bone Saw. Wow.
Sorry. That's 90s for you kids. That's late 90s, so don't worry about it. Go Google that later.
Oh, man. I'm embarrassed for Zoth.
You should be. Zoth should be embarrassed with Zoth.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
This is what he gets for coming in here all loud. Like, Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got friends now.
The people who are still up here are going to catch some laser blasts.
While they're catching laser blasts, I'm going to sit and look at this idiot and go, you realize what you've done is an act of war against Earth, right, dumbass?
We
Earth has
don't think
nothing
he
to do
cares
with
about
this.
that.
Yeah, but there's a whole bunch of supers that would care about that could nuke a stupid ass city.
I don't believe that Farside City has any sort of jurisdiction here in Starhaven.
They
You are
don't.
correct, Captain Flynn. This is the most egregious political breach.
We're just aiding the Aegis security forces in apprehending a criminal. I don't see how that
You are
is a
mind
breach.
controlling people, dumbass. Don't think we don't know that.
I don't have that capability.
Yeah, but
We know you know someone who does.
My ward is not here.
We're not
She
talking
is-
about your ward.
Lady Celine is far too busy to come here and
Clean up your mess.
deal with all of you.
Clean up your mess.
Ursa and Alara down below just snickering. Yeah, get him, bitch.
Hearing all of that over the comms.
Yeah, Alara's still coughing up some of the tear gas, but she's very much enjoying this.
The Praetor will say, Aegis forces converge on the targets. We need to restore order to the situation. And her jump jets will activate and she'll come crashing down here in the middle of y'all. And she will try to grab Aelin.
Just how stupid are you, honey?
Barely.
I found you with the dead body of an honored citizen of Starhaven. Everybody's coming to jail, and then we're going to sort this out. But I don't think
Shifty,
it's
shifty.
Aelin.
Nope.
No.
So I'll be at your court-martial,
Barely.
court-martial there, honey, when they write you up for being played like a
Fiddle.
like a recruit.
Flynn, you're cute, but don't overstep your bounds. If you cooperate, this will be a lot easier for you.
We think that you brought quite the unnecessary weaponry to deal with 5 potential murderers.
This was just for Daedalus, but he's not here.
Then why aren't they going after Daedalus? Why are they continuing to destroy Starhaven property?
You're his accomplices.
And we have no capabilities of flying away. And
The big
Think-
gray dude that you're with can fly.
we is plural.
The gunships will shine their spotlights down into the building and wait for orders from Ashay. Aelin.
Can Aelin tackle Chimera and Zoth into the hole?
No, don't bring him.
Oh yes, we want him. Don't you?
Gotta,
Don't you?
we do have to ask him several things, and then
Like, what does a laser blast taste like?
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow, this one's red, so it's strawberry.
Find a
Wow.
I like
So-
the blue raspberry ones.
So is Aelin capable of tackling Chimera and Zoth into the hole because Chimera has such a good grip on him?
If Chimera is not trying to resist, yes. Because Chimera has improved grab and improved hold, so I'll say that it's Chimera is able to move with the grab pretty well if somebody else is moving him.
Okay. Then I will do so. And as soon as Aelin and Chimera hit the bottom of the hole, Braun is going to whip around. She's going to quick draw the gun, which is going to form into a gauntlet, and she is going to punch Zoth because he is immobile and defenseless.
He sure is.
He sure is. So this
I
will
hate
be
that for him.
yes, you should.
This is worse than what happened to General Acosta.
I have all out attack and power attack, so I will take both for 5. And we're going to shock gauntlet him.
I was gonna say you can finishing attack him if he's helpless, I believe.
Yep.
This is true. He's immobile and defenseless. Not. Is that finishing attack, Alex?
Yeah, you can finish attack when somebody's defenseless.
All right, well, finishing attack.
About to drag him down the hallway with the sewer.
All right.
His weight
that
is
wa-
inconsequential. He would be easier to carry unconscious.
Yep.
So that is a success. That does not have the power attack. So it's a DC 34 from the finishing attack and the power attack on the toughness save.
Is that right? How much defensive roll does he have? Shit.
Might not matter if he rolls a 1, actually, but we'll see what he does.
Well,
Oh,
he
just be
doesn't
better.
get the benefit of his 6 points of toughness from defensive roll.
Nope.
I mean, that's terrible.
So with the 6 taken off, he gets a 19. 34 minus 19 is
15.
just on the cusp.
Mm-hmm. And there is there's a linked effect to my gauntlet.
Hell.
Taser strike.
Yeah.
Oh, give me a second, because that's an effect. It automatically hits when the gauntlet hits because it's linked.
Is this the origin of the space being known as Taserface?
No. He needs to make a fortitude save. If this is affected by my finishing attack and my power, I don't think this is affected by my power attack since it's linked. Alex, I'm never quite sure about that.
It should be though, because the bonus to hit and the penalties would be the same. So
Okay. Well, yeah, because it's all one thing.
yeah.
Okay, so if it's affected by both, that's a DC 29 fortitude save that he must resist.
He's got 1 bruise. Wow, he gets even with his bruise, he gets a 20 on that fortitude save.
He gets a 20 on his fortitude save. That's the 2nd degree. He is stunned.
So he is tased, foaming at the mouth over Chimera's shoulder.
Braun then slaps Alara on the rump, turns around and puts her face towards Zoth and says, "You're welcome."
Oi! But thank you.
It's the wrong member of the crew that she wanted to do that.
So who's up on the surface still?
You.
Just Flynn, I think.
Okay, just confirming. Flynn will be yelling, "Go, go, 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 go!" Down to everyone.
Well, seeing as how Braun could have just done that and Aelin could continue moving, Braun can still move after the quick draw attack, and Aelin could still move again as part of a standard action after moving Chimera and Zoth into the tunnels. So
Excellent.
yes, we're moving.
Because Alex is about to really hate my hero point usage.
Snap.
That's
I think he just
right.
hated my action, and I didn't have to hero point for that.
Thank you for the Alex facepalm in chat, Wiki. I appreciate that.
Okay, I'm done. I swear, I'm done.
All right, Alara, what do you want to do now that you're not stunned anymore?
Well, I don't have my brain blasts back. So stare menacingly at Zoth as
Stop.
he's stunned and
Stomp.
No, I mean I'm still draped over Aelin's shoulder. How's
If you
Ursa
wanted
doing?
to get down, you could. Yes,
I mean,
you like
know,
the
I-
rump slap.
I'm not gonna say no. How's Ursa doing?
How's Ursa doing?
Yeah, Alars is gonna just quickly look over to see. I don't know that there's much I can really do action wise, unless I get down. Then I'm just moving at standard speed with everyone. So just gonna real quick see how Ursa is doing.
Ursa is just okay. She looks like she's still sort of panicking, but she also looks really angry, and that anger is directed at Zoth.
So Alara will give a glare at Zoth, attempt to reach out for her twin, and probably say over comms, "Captain, I hope you're joining us and not doing something stupid up there."
Oh, I'll be down in a minute, but run, because it's going to be loud when I get down there.
Of course, Captain.
Well, they were trying to arrest us on false charges, and then I blew up the whole army. All right, Flynn. Wow me.
So what I would like to do, I would like to flip down the hole with my acrobatics. I have on my character, I carry a laser sword, rapier, a laser rapier, a blaster, and several grenades. I have a small bandolier of grenades. I would like to set all the grenades off simultaneously with a hero point. Basically, it just collapse the whole tunnel behind us.
Here for that. Okay.
So basically, I'm not trying to hurt them, but I am. Some of them are probably going to get hurt because the whole point is just to block, like blow it up, cause all the rubble I possibly can, and just block it so they can't follow us.
Excellent. I will take a hero point for that. That is perfectly fine.
I appreciate that maneuver.
Well, it seemed very
Mm-hmm.
very Flynn-like. So
It was funny.
Oh.
So
It's
as I come rolling down, as he hits the ground and does a roll up, he basically pulls the whole, you see all the little ding 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 rating pins as the whole bandolier is like flashing lights of the detonator bandolier about to blow up.
Wow.
Do I need to roll something, or is this more of a cosmetic effect to the environment?
It's a cosmetic effect of the scene. Edit.
Sweet. So I was hoping you'd say.
Do you take Solo's body with you?
If at all possible, yes.
Give me an acrobatics check for that.
I do have skill mastery acrobatics, if that matters.
What is your modifier plus 10?
My mod 22.
22 would be enough. Yeah, you can use your skill mastery for that.
Okay.
So you scoop up Solo's body and you go taking off down the steam tunnels with everybody else as the tunnels begin to collapse, and you hear a lot of screaming Farsighter commandos upstairs because they were the only ones who really went into the warehouse. Oh, Deuce, thank you so much for resubscribing. Good to see you. Who do you want to give your hero point to? I know someone who needs it, but he's not going to get it. Ursa.
Okay. Ursa's gonna grab Alara's arm and drag her running down the hallway away from the explosion.
Where are you being carried?
Oh well. Shucks.
That's okay. I can be carried by 2 people. I'm royalty.
I guess I'm dragging Alara and down the hallway.
It's just yanked out of Aelin Braun's arms, have to stumble behind her.
I really thought Ursa was going to like pick up a rock and brain him or something.
Well, I was gonna do that, and then everything started exploding.
Fair.
So we can do that later.
Cool.
I was really gonna stomp him. I was gonna curb stomp his ass, but it's fine.
The night's still young.
I'm still done.
Wow.
Deuce gave his hero point to Kevin.
Woohoo!
Oh, heck yeah.
Kevin's unite.
Yes.
Kevin, use
Now-
it to curb stomp Zob.
Now there are 2 of them.
This is getting out of hand. The Aegis Max armor is going to spring into action to try and rescue as many of the Farsighters as they can from the exploding building.
Well, yeah, I'm
Chimera.
not heartbroken about that. I wasn't intending to hurt them, but I'm not heartbroken by it.
I mean, mostly probably what's happening is they're getting sucked down as the ground collapses underneath them. So, depending on what armor they're wearing, they may have taken a rock to a knee.
Ooh. Ooh.
They just can't be adventurers anymore. I mean,
I was a Farsighter commando until I took a rock to the knee.
It's crazy. Ursa came back and brained all of us with a rock. That was the most tragic day in Farsighter history.
No.
Chimera, is there anything you're looking to do before the group basically gets away?
Just how big is this tunnel?
This appears to be a large drainage tunnel that leads, you're not sure where. It's about 10 feet tall and 30 feet wide. There is a recessed section in the middle that has this weird sort of free-flowing mercury silver fluid in the middle of it.
So then, for the sake of providing better protection and having more carry strength, I will bulk up and sort of act as rear guard of the group as we proceed down the tunnel.
Excellent. And as you guys go running down the tunnel, I will drop us out of combat. If there's anything you guys want to do, we are in real time. And I'll take us off that map and move us back to the overlay.
I think we just need to get as far away from that debacle as we possibly can.
Yeah, we need to find a place to lay low, and we can't go back to the ship. God damn it! My ship!
Yeah, that's just going to the impound lot.
If there's a scratch on her, so help me, I will murder you. As I side-eye Captain Numbnuts.
Captain Numbnuts.
Have our powers come back yet?
No.
We need to knock out Zoth. I think he's the one doing this. I don't need him conscious to go into his mind.
He said that he did not have the capabilities of messing with people's minds, so maybe he has a device on him? Or
No,
he's lying.
Well, it wouldn't have to knock him out, and she'll pick up a rock.
Conk.
Yeah, he's still stunned and defenseless and staggered, so Ursa, you just pick up a big rock and smash his head. And he goes limp.
She lets out a content sigh.
That was satisfying to watch, sister. Jealous of you.
However, your abilities do not return.
Heck.
Aelin will pat Zoth down.
What does the horrible torturer of Farsight Steady have in his pockets is?
I imagine it's one of those scenes in the cartoons where they're like, empty your pockets of all weapons, and it's just they just keep coming.
Remove.
Like a whole torture chamber in there somehow.
Yes.
Whoop. Whoop. You
Guy's the
do
worst.
find in his pocket, he has a blaster holstered at his side that he didn't get to use because he was trying to come get the twins.
Give that to Alara, or just hold it out for somebody to take.
Lara will take it and be an incredible shot.
And you notice in one of his other pouches on his uniform, he does have this sort of weird, almost turquoise blue cylindrical donut made of some kind of weird, sort of a combination between like a gel cap and steel. It's got a weird sort of squishy material to it, and it does seem to pulse with some kind of energy.
And Chimera, if you could take a look at this, please, and may help their majesties out a little bit.
Indeed. So you want preserver tech or technology?
Please give me a preserver tech check.
Preserver tech check coming up.
Can I assist with the preserver check?
Yes. Preserver tech check?
No, just a regular preserver check.
Uh,
Not preserver tech check.
Unacceptable.
Well, I got a 27 without help, so hopefully that will help us understand what's happening here.
What did Alara get?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't sure if my preserver check would affect the. I got a 15 to assist.
You didn't think your preserver check would affect the preserver tech check?
Oh my god.
I didn't want to do it.
How much tech would a preserver tech check if a preserver tech could check tech?
Oh, God.
Direct.
Sorry. I couldn't resist.
It's up. It's good. It's going too silly. It's too silly. We're moving to the next sketch.
Giving everyone a hero point. I'm keeping one. Wow. My face hurts. So that is an aid, Alara. You do give Chimera a +2 bonus for the aid. Chimera, you are able to determine that this appears to be a heavily modified piece of preserver technology, or at least the design is very closely based to a preserver schematic you've seen before. This appears to be a psionic nullification field. It completely nullifies all mental, psionic, and psychic abilities within a 1,000-foot radius sphere.
Curious. Am I able to turn the device off?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. You push it, and it basically sinks back down, almost like a hacky sack looking device.
Curious.
And Ursa and Alara, your powers return.
Oh, that's much better. Thank you, Chimera.
You're quite welcome. I'll sort of explain the parameters as I discovered them.
Could be useful. And
everyone.
Thank you, all of you, for your... Obviously, we wouldn't have made it out of there without you.
Yes, that was quite kind of you all.
Family.
Well, before we get all sappy, perhaps we should do some investigation or interrogation, as the case may be.
First, we need to find some place to live. They're
If
gonna
you
keep.
can. Go ahead. Sorry.
The sewers are not. They're gonna come looking for us. That points back to the explosion. That's only gonna hold them for so long. I mean, they've got heavy machinery and well, telekinetics. So.
Should we go somewhere outside the normal walls of Starhaven?
We should take this as far as it goes. If you can investigate while we are moving, that would expedite things.
I can try, yes. Again, I don't need him to be conscious. I just might be distracted while I'm rooting around in there.
Well,
I will
That's
go
the-
after you.
Something
Don't
for
worry.
consideration. If Zolth brought his great neutralizer with him to within melee range and therefore led to his capture, this seems like a reckless use of the quite potent device. Is it possible he was not aware of exactly what it was or how it worked?
That's something I can figure out. It is possible, though.
well, as the captain said, we should keep moving.
Correct.
So yeah, we'll keep moving, Alex.
Excellent. On you go into the sewers.
Ursa will levitate Alara and Zoth behind them so that Alara can put all of her focus onto Zoth.
Enough time passed for a bruise to drop off?
Yes. Yep. And as you all are making your way through the sewers, Alara, as you are being lovingly carried by your sister through the muck,
Hovering, like, cross-legged sitting.
you reach out to touch Zoth's mind, and there is no organic mind in that body.
Assuming that's new compared to the Zoth I knew previously.
Yes, that is new.
So-
he does appear to have human flesh, and he bleeds when you cut him. Or, when Braun punched him so hard in the face that he almost died.
Oh no, that was a gut punch.
Okay. He's internally.
The brain needs to be intact, and she's smart enough to know that it's a taser fist. It goes in the gut, not in the head.
No organic. There's no organic mind in there. It's synthetic, perhaps. This is strange. This is new. I'm not sure. Maybe there's some sort of technology in there that I don't recognize?
Well, Chimera could take a look, but if what you say is true, Captain, I believe we are being played 2 ways from Sunday. Because this may have a tracking unit on it.
We should probably search it for some sort of tracking device before we get to wherever we're getting to.
Who's in the front?
Probably Aelin and Braun.
Give me a perception check, Aelin and Braun.
Okay.
And do you have keen hearing?
Both of them have, yes.
Okay. You get a +2 circumstance bonus.
Accurate and extended, and they also have low light vision.
Excellent.
So +2 circumstance bonus, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Adding that in now. 27 for Aelin. And 24 for Braun.
Somewhere up ahead, both of the Aelins, with your keen hearing, you are hearing the sound of music playing.
What type of music?
It sounds like the song "Everybody's Working for the Weekend."
Yeah.
So Earth music.
Wow.
I was expecting somewhere along the watchtower, but okay. Good music on the ship. I mean, no.
There is someone up ahead listening to Earth music from a very early time period, or, well, a recent but earlier time period than this.
From the ancient times.
Wow.
Oh, I'm not dating myself that badly.
Don't you quote the ancient magic to me, witch.
I was there when it was written.
But I was.
I know. Depends on what year that song came out, because I might have been too.
Loving every minute of it.
I'll call Huey Lewis and the news on you.
But now it's Huey Lewis and the fake news, so it doesn't work out.
Oh.
Oh.
That doesn't sound like something Aegis gods would do.
Especially not if they wanted to sneak up on us.
Definitely
could.
more of question, Alex.
Mhm.
Is there anyone that Flynn might know that has a here in Starhaven that has a love for 80s Earth music?
Probably several people.
I say that because well, specifically anyone of the criminal intent, because we are I have well informed, if that matters.
Yeah, give me an investigation or a persuasion check to see if you know. I was -10 in 1981.
Shut up.
I have a 25 on that roll, Alex.
That's a good roll. With a 25, you actually know, not a criminal organization, but you know that Earth music is very popular with Europa Light and Sewer.
If only I knew someone who worked for Europa Light and Sewer.
I'm sorry. What?
It's your buddies, your pals, your amigos.
Uh-huh.
And sure enough, as you all come rounding the bend, you do see up ahead, you see Gruck and Ogris are standing in thick utility coveralls with a boombox sitting next to them that is playing classic rock. And they're
Question.
currently working on a panel, and they are both singing very loudly to one another.
What color are their jumpsuits, and are they wearing very strange cones on their head?
Oh, God.
They are orange jumpsuits, but they are not wearing cones on their heads. They're wearing hard hats that kind of look cone-ish.
Oh, Laura, perfect timing. Your boyfriend.
Yes, I think he's still waiting on a response to that letter he left me.
It's sort of awkward to stumble upon him now, carrying a dead person and a unconscious person.
You know,
Yeah, figure out the channel points for that.
it's not normal, I'm sure.
Figure out the channel points for Deuce's question in the chat.
No.
Get that button activated.
I feel like I'd have to go like find a Gruck to put in here. You know what? I think that's gonna be the art I order for Gruck. Is gonna be him holding a boombox above his head in front of his Corvette, his Trans Am.
I like him more now.
Stop.
Oh no, that was not the 80s. Stop. Oh, the darkness.
So I don't know. Have they noticed us? I think we're pretty easy to spot.
They have not noticed you. Their backs are turned to you while they are dancing and singing along to the radio and working on a panel.
Is there any way past them, or is it pretty much we have to go past them to keep moving down here?
Looks like you have to go past them to keep moving down.
Okay, I figured as much.
We could use their help to find a way to wherever we're going.
Wiki, he will go pick up the boombox and he will go stand on Agris's shoulders and start cycling through the tracks on the mixtape.
God, it's even a tape player boombox. Yeah. Wow. Starhaven got all the old Earth technology.
It's a Betamax.
Well,
Okay.
we could potentially use a source of information that would not be easily coerced, or at least would be not thought to be coerced.
The real question is, where do we go? We can ask them to help us navigate down here, but where are we going?
Maybe they know of a place off the grid, so to speak.
Because I hate to say it, my thought was to reach out to whoever we could that might be able to help us avoid the authorities.
There's Mama Kaiga, perhaps.
Well, that's what I was thinking of.
We may be too
Hot.
much of it. Yes, maybe too hot for Mama Kiger.
Well, we sort of proven ourselves. Maybe she'll do that in exchange for intense favor.
We don't know if we would trust others to hold their tongues in her organization. That would be the potential problem.
True.
And besides, that one has feelings for you. So, while we should not play on his emotions too much, we could indulge upon his,
Well, we'll have a conversation. We'll have a conversation and we'll see how it goes. I'll go say hi.
Just Alara?
I mean, we're all moving up there, I would imagine. But if the Moon twins want to move in front of us, that's fine.
Ursa will be Alara's shadow and stand behind Alara.
How visible is the unconscious diplomat that you've got with you?
You mean the one that is completely hated by one of these two?
Well, yeah.
I mean, unless I've been told to conceal him, I assume I'm still just carrying him.
He was being telepathically or telekinetically held, so that Alara could do her Vulcan mind meldy stuff.
Yeah, Ursa dropped him like a sack of potatoes as soon as.
What about Solo?
Flynn's carrying.
Flynn's carrying him. Okay.
And he can only carry. I'm not Chimera. I can't casually carry a body. So
Chimera could be working on the android head. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, the Moon twins, if you approach with everybody behind you, what happens?
So Olara will step forward and say, "That's a lovely song you're playing there."
Ogris will turn around, shocked to see you down here in the sewer. Wow, it's crazy the people you meet at work.
Yes, isn't it weird? Hello. I see you're doing well.
How much of that did you see?
All of it.
Only the good parts.
Which was all of it.
Gruck looks at Ursa and, like, he's flabbergasted.
So, yes, how have you been since the hospital and everything?
You know, I sort of had a humbling perspective when Magnalore was destroyed while I was laid up, and billions of people lost everything, and I had one injured bone and a wounded ego, but I think it's time to let stuff like that go.
Yes, a lot of things are changing. I'm sure there will be many new people arriving in Starhaven.
Yeah, I actually I made something for you while I was laid up.
Oh, what is it?
He reaches into his utility coveralls and he pulls out an 8-track tape.
Oh my god, I was gonna jokingly say, is it a mixtape? But it was!
What is this? Is this what is this? Some sort of rectangle with a thing in the middle?
That is exactly what it is.
Oh, lovely. I love shapes.
It holds music, and I put music that reminded me of you on it.
It's so sweet of you.
We can play it if you want to listen to it. I've got the boombox.
I'm not sure if we have time right now, but I would like to do that.
And he kind of looks past you. He's like, "Is that a dead body?"
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which one?
Which one?
What if you guys had an eventful night?
Morning, actually.
Oh, is it morning already? They sort of look at their watches.
Yes.
We've been down
They've
here all
got you
night.
working too hard down here.
Yeah, well, there's a drain back up a ways. It's got a whole bunch of the east wing all backed up, and there's a lot of fountains and bad stuff going on across town in places that fountains shouldn't exist.
Oh, have they evacuated those areas? It sounds dangerous.
I mean, they closed the public bathrooms on that side of town, but
so I hate to do this so suddenly. I'm just meeting again, but I do need some. Well, obviously, I need some assistance. It's been a bit of a day, and
do you need somewhere to hide that body?
Well, wait. Yes, and no. One of those is certainly not our fault. We're just trying to figure it out.
We need some place to find out if there's anything we missed about the dead body, possibly hide the dead body, and hide ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah, I know a place like that. Give me a second. And he walks over to the sledge that's got their tools on it, and he picks up a radio and he calls in. Says, "Boss, this job's looking like it's gonna take a little longer down here. We're Gruck and I will be back a couple hours." And there's some staticky noise on the background, but he comes back over and says, "Okay, there's a place I know down here in the sewers that we can keep you safe until you can figure out what's going on.
Yes, I mean, you'll notice the one over there is the one who hurt you before. So apparently there's something going on with his brain that we need to do some investigating on as best we can.
Are you gonna open his brain?
Maybe.
No.
Grug's like, I think you should open his brain.
We're not entirely certain he has a brain in the same sense that we or you have a brain.
Well, he was smart enough to avoid that toilet bomb.
Did you send the toilet bomb?
Of course I sent the toilet bomb. I said I was going to, didn't I?
Love the follow through.
Is it normal in your guys' culture to not follow through on things that you promise?
You know, just I've had some issue with broken promises, that sort of thing.
Wasn't 100% talking to you.
Okay, so we'll head over to this other location then, and I'll be sure to hang on to this rectangle.
I got a rectangle too.
Well, this one feels special.
And Gruk walks over and hands a rectangle up to Ursa.
Thank you.
You should listen to that at your earliest convenience.
Oh, yes. I will listen to this as soon as I find something that allows me to listen to it.
I believe I can construct such a device.
Thank you, Chimera.
I'm giving Chimera a sass point.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
Yeah, Chimera's just being helpful.
Yeah,
That
you
was
really
sass from
should.
the Moon's way.
Everybody's hateful. I don't even know what's going on here.
Oh, no.
Shall we then, gentlemen?
Yeah, if you guys want to drop those bodies in the sledge, we got a top we can put them under. Everybody needs a good top. And Gruckle, if you guys put them down, he'll
Cover them with the tarp.
Yep. And he'll push a couple buttons on his wrist gauntlet, and the sledge will follow along behind you. And Agris will lead the way. And as you guys are making your way to your new headquarters, I think that's probably a good place to take a break.
Presumptuous.
We'll see. It might not be. What do I know?
I mean, if it's nice.
If it's nice. But yeah, we'll see you guys back here in just a couple of minutes.